All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're talking about a camera. So over the past year, this camera has been with me everywhere, from weddings, graduations, photo shoots, traveling, vlogging, just pretty much everywhere I go, I bring this camera with me and just try to document my life. It isn't the biggest, most professional camera out there, but honestly, that's why I keep going back to it. If I could pick up one camera that captures everything that I need, this would probably be the one. It's not a perfect camera by any means, but for me, it does everything that I want, and it comes pretty close. With that being said, let's talk about it. If the camera and title didn't already give it away, the camera is the Sony A7C II. I got this camera back in May of 2025, and I've just been loving it ever since. Before this, I was actually using the original Sony A7C. That's how much I like the idea of this camera. Since getting the A7C II, it's actually become my main camera for pretty much everything. It came out in 2023, but today, 2026, it's still a camera that I highly recommend to everyone. Most of the photos and the footage you see here are from this camera, so you'll be able to judge the footage for yourself. With that being said, let's talk about the camera a little bit more. It's a compact full-frame camera, but it looks and feels just like an APS-C. That makes it really easy to carry around compared to Sony's larger bodies. Even with a smaller body, the camera has a 33 megapixel full-frame sensor. That's the same resolution as a camera like the A7 IV. So you're getting the same image quality inside a much smaller body. The buttons and dials feel really nice and very tactile, so switching between photo, video, and slow motion is really intuitive. It also has a viewfinder, which is really useful when taking photos during harsh sunlight, but I do wish the viewfinder was a little bigger and higher resolution. But that's just me nitpicking. It's still really nice nonetheless. You also get a flip out screen, which is useful when filming from different angles or vlogging. Okay, so let's talk about photography. One of the main reasons why I chose the A7C II is it's a really good hybrid camera. If you don't know what that means, a hybrid camera is basically a camera that shoots high quality photos and also high quality videos, but not sacrificing too much. Photography is something I want to take a little bit more seriously, and this camera allows me to do that. The 33 megapixel sensor also gives me a little bit more flexibility because in post I can crop or reframe the image without losing too much quality. Now, megapixels aren't everything, but they do help explain where this camera fits. A video focused camera like the FX3 or the newer FX5, they both have lower megapixel counts. The low resolution has benefits for video, for low light, but for photography, that lower count, it gives you less room to crop and zoom in post. On the other end, photography-centered cameras like the A7R5, which has 61 megapixels, is really good for photography because you can punch in, zoom in, and retain a lot of resolution when you're cropping. The A7C II is a nice middle ground, so I'm able to get enough resolution for professional looking photos while also having strong video features. As I mentioned earlier, I shoot a wide variety of photos. At weddings and graduations, things can happen very quickly. You don't always have time to stop and set up the perfect shot. So having a reliable autofocus lets me focus more on the composition and capturing the moment. For travel and street photography, the size is one of the most advantageous aspects of this camera. It's easy to put in smaller bags, you can put it in your pocket if the lens is small enough. You can carry it around for several hours and just pull it out whenever you need to. I also love having interchangeable lenses. Sony's E-mount system has a huge selection of lenses, including third-party options. Sony's dedicated lenses can be quite expensive, so having that third option is really nice if you're really starting out or just working with a smaller budget. I can use a smaller lens when I want a lightweight travel setup, then switch to a larger zoom or a faster lens when I want more professional looking work. Although once you put a huge lens on it, the camera stops feeling quite as compact. Okay, let's move on to the video aspect. One of my favorite features is being able to record in 10-bit color. So compared to 8-bit footage, 10-bit allows you to get more information and gives you more flexibility when color grading in post. It also shoots in 4K video. So for vlogs and most of my other videos, I normally shoot in 4K 24 frames per second for a more natural looking cinematic feel to the video. The low light performance is very good for what I need. It's not gonna beat something like the FX3 or the FX5 or a more video-centric camera, but it's really good during low light situations as well. The A7C II also has really good video stabilization. I almost always keep it on when I'm moving with the camera, and it does crop in a little bit, but it helps my handheld footage look a little bit more smoother. That's especially useful when I'm traveling or vlogging, when I don't want to bring a gimbal or other extra equipment. Okay, let's talk about drawbacks because it's not a perfect camera. For my needs, it's pretty close, but there are some things that are worth mentioning. First, it only has one SD card slot. A lot of professional photographers would prefer to have 2 card slots because the second one can create an immediate backup. That's something important for things like weddings, where you can't recreate the moment if something goes wrong. For me, I haven't personally experienced any issues with 1 card slot, but the lack of backup is still something to consider if you're planning to use the camera again for more professional work. The grip is also a little small, but again, that's the part where it makes it compact. But if you want to make the grip a little bit bigger and more comfortable to hold, there's also attachments you can get off like Amazon and just stick it on, and it makes it more comfortable to use. I think I mentioned it before, but I wish the viewfinder was a little bit bigger and higher resolution. So who is this camera for? I think this is a great camera for someone who wants to shoot both photos and videos and doesn't want to carry 2 separate dedicated cameras. If you want something that can do a little bit of everything and do it well, the A7C II is a really good option for you guys. So after more than a year, I don't love this camera because it's perfect. I love it because it's pretty much everything that I currently need right now. I always take it with me, and most importantly, I genuinely enjoy using it. So that's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments what camera that you use. I'd love to hear about it and talk about it with you guys. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.